Introducing first, the challenger. Weighing in at 170 pounds, he is the first AIW Grand Slam champion, DJZ! And his opponent, weighing in at 200 pounds, fighting out of Asbury Park, New Jersey, he is the AIW Intex champion, the bad boy, Joey Janela!
Oh, wait a minute!
DJZ powerbombing Janela on the top. DJZ, no stranger to what the Intense title can mean. You heard Steve Guy announce it. One of only two people in AIW history, and was the only one for quite some time to have held the Absolute title, the Intense title, and the Tag title on different occasions. Josh Prohibition, of course, has since joined him, but right now, Janela and DJZ, neither one is willing to take a step back or slow down.
And again, there's no love lost between these two, or there's no beef between these guys, other than this is what the title means to these two guys. Turn in the intensity, pun intended, 2-11 from the onset of this contest, even before the bell rings. Both these men 15-year vets. Unbelievable, both such young competitors with so much experience, and Joey Janela just within the last year has become one of the most sought-after wrestling talents in all the world. And there's the official bell to start the contest. Joey Janela is what's going on in Asbury Park. Understand there's nothing going on there tonight, but Asbury Park's finest is here in Cleveland.
Well, and here's the thing, Joey Janela, obviously you said it, one of the hottest names, if not the hottest name in independent professional wrestling. DJZ, though, arguably, if he's not, deserves to be named 1A on that list.
Right, DJZ, someone who just recently returned from an injury that would cripple, if not end the career of a normal man.
Oh, and that's not going to do him any favors. That quick, almost German suplex into the bottom turnbuckle from Joey Janela. It's going to be interesting. You've got two of the most innovative professional wrestlers, but innovative in entirely different ways.
Right, what Joey Janela does inside the Spirit Circle isn't flashy. It's not going to wow you. It's not going to amaze you with its aerial expertise or anything else like that. But what Joey Janela is going to do, he brings a certain wild feel to everything that he does. Maybe the most unpredictable wrestler currently in wrestling today.
Well, there is. It's really, he's going to do whatever it takes. He's a daredevil in that he doesn't care what damage he does to his own body, as long as he does more damage to your body. DJZ, on the other hand, a guy we've known here in AIW, you talk about being a 15-year career, he's just about a 15-year vet of Absolute Intense Wrestling in that time. Obviously, came along very early in AIW's run, but he's a guy who has upped his game over the last couple of years. He's always been incredibly talented. He's added that lucha libre influence over the last couple of years and has gone from an agile competitor, a quick competitor, an accomplished competitor to one of the premier high flyers in professional wrestling today. And you see him dropping back with a little bit of sound effect.
That reggaeton horn blaring out. I'm not going to do my impression of it.
Calling for DJ Traxy Trax, I guess.
You horny motherfucker!
Joey Janela not impressed.
Janela currently in the midst of 5 matches over the course of 4 days. Just last night, he wrestled, and I use that term loosely, more so fought Chris Dickinson in a bar in Brooklyn, New York.
You know what? With those two names involved, I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't even a wrestling ring there.
There was not a wrestling ring there, Matt. You are on point.
I don't like DJs. I'm from Jersey, but I ain't no Guido.
Like I said, nothing doing in Asbury Park tonight. The king of New Jersey, Joey Janela, also the current Intense Division champion.
Oh, and he has been a fighting champion. He has proved his worth. He has rolled up. These two exchanging pinfall attempts. And just attempt for attempt, Janela countering the small package. Now the two of them just rolling around the ring. Jake Clements can't even get the 1 count down fast enough. Nobody's shoulders are staying on the mat long enough.
That's gotta wreck your equilibrium.
Oh, both of them reeling from it. Janela up first. Double clothesline.
Referee Jake Clemens now checking on both men, putting the count on both men. See who can get to their feet first. Looks like DJZ might be the first. But I tell you, Janela's got that resiliency like no one else.
I don't know. You can't say that Joey Janela doesn't feel pain. Obviously, the man feels pain. But you think he's got a higher threshold that it doesn't necessarily bother him as much as it bothers many. And there's a maneuver we've seen DJZ end many matches with. Janela is still on his feet, though. The savant kick, and he exchanges fire, one of his own.
Janela dropped throat first on that top strand, and then turned inside out by a clothesline. And there you go, Matt. There's that absorption of punishment that you just mentioned.
Absorbing a savant kick. And DJZ is caught. You talked about the injuries. That Death Valley driver is not doing him any favors, but it still only gets a 2 count, about as close as it could get.
For the second time in this contest, Jake Clemens, the referee, putting the count on both men. Both men are laid out.
Janela. Interesting, both men for a brief second turned towards the center of the ring. Normally you would see competitors roll to the side so that they can use the ropes to try to pull themselves up. Both of these men are down, and we're at an 8 count. And Janela's just trying to shake his limbs out. And Janela a race to his feet, but he's caught in that small package. Oh. And that time DJZ thought the savant kick was coming. He read it, and instead Janela goes to the body with it. Janela off the top, but DJZ out of the way. I said he's one of the quickest there is.
And again, the pain threshold may be high on Joey Janela, but every time he gets dropped throat first, across the top, it takes the wind out of him. And now Janela, sit out, powerbomb, center of the ring.
And DJZ gets that shoulder off the mat just in time. Janela, a little bit of frustration showing on his face. He's made some great defenses of that Intense title, but this might be the hardest fought one he's had to make yet. DJZ out. Jake Clemens almost got taken out by Joey Janela. Instead, Janela gets spiked with the reverse Rana. DJZ's up, rolls through.
Tried to. Janela caught him with the pile driver.
2. No!
Oh, I thought that was all Matt. So did Janela, but again, he's not slowing down, he's not arguing, he's not fighting, he's going to the top rope.
Oh, double stomp. He adjusts the body in midair. 1, 2, 3. Janela gets it done for the defense.